Je prends le temps, je respire. Je prends le temps, je respire. Je m'arrête un instant et choisis de ne plus courir. Je prends le temps, un sourire. Je prends le temps, un sourire, un nouveau pas, un autre rythme. Il n'est jamais trop tard. Je prends le temps.
I wouldn't be shy about talking about who I am, what I've done, and telling the truth because it's going to be private. People will have access to my information. Well, you know, they are people who will be in the same lifestyle. I don't feel like exposing myself to the public and then getting stoned for it. I'm just not into that right now. I'm too weak. Except that with a reality TV show, I'm not embarrassed to show you my skin. I'm not embarrassed to show you how I lost all my muscles, because what's going to be interesting is that you're going to follow me. I want to do a reality show in French-speaking Arab countries. I like that. What do you want me to say? I've been really into North Africans since my first visit to Tunisia, and it hasn't stopped since. Why do I like it? Well, you know, firstly, it's colorful, you know, it's lively, it talks, you know, an Arab, there, who's annoying, there, who's talking to you, there, if you're not familiar, you don't know. If he's angry or not, you know. Well, I like that. I like the culture too. I love the culture for the values. Well, yeah, it's mostly Muslim, but you know, I couldn't care less about religion. I don't even want to hear about it. What interests me are the values. I have one of my clients who was with me during the time my mother passed away. She followed the last few days. She followed how things were going for the funeral. Thank God, my mom passed away a year before COVID, but still, my friend was outraged because she was saying, "Come on, what's Quebec doing with these old folks? What's the notion of respect and all that, you know?" So that's why I love the Maghreb countries. I find there's a respect for age, a respect for family hierarchy, and a sense of mutual support. So that's why I love the Maghreb countries. I find there's a respect for age, a respect for family hierarchy, and a sense of mutual support. It's true that not everyone is like that, but generally, even here in Quebec, if I look around me, the immigrant families tend to stick together, and that's what gives them their strength. We're not meant to live alone. So I tell myself, starting out with a little camera, going out to film, I know from having traveled alone often that it's in those moments that I meet exceptional people. We're not meant to live alone. So I say to myself, by leaving with a small camera, by going to film, I know it from having often traveled alone. I know that it is in these moments that I meet people who are exceptional. So for me, who loves video, who loves editing, it would be very, very easy to produce something that would be really fun to watch. Especially since it would be around the Mediterranean, because everyone talks about the Mediterranean diet. It's really, unanimously, the best lifestyle you can have. It's proven. I'm not making this up. I'd love to go show you. I'd like to understand why. In everyday life, there are so many amazing people I could interview, and I'm not talking about celebrities at all, but rather people I meet by chance. What I want to highlight is the daily life, what people are doing today to try to feel better, so I'm sure I can create something interesting. I'm really aware that a lot of people are going to say, wow, she wants to create an international sisterhood of French-speaking women. Well, yeah, that's what I want to do, and I'm ready to take the time, and I'm not afraid of working because I know it's going to work. It's going to work. Why is it going to work? Because today, more than ever, people need to feel a sense of belonging. People need to come together. People need to know they can count on each other. What do we do if you don't have any family? What do we do if you don't have a social safety net? If you're isolated, it's not easy. For me, it's a movement that will welcome people who are eager to share a healthy environment and a spirit of brotherhood. It's important because right now, with COVID being over, with the recession, with all the struggles, with everything happening around us, people often don't even exchange phone numbers anymore. It's no longer in style to meet up. Everything's gone digital. Everything's become about protocols where human contact is just not there. What I love is intimacy. It's cohabitation. It's getting up in the morning and seeing people leave for work. It's being there in the evening, gathering together.
Je prends le temps, un sourire, un nouveau pas, un autre rythme.